Israeli warplanes relentlessly pound residential areas, hospitals and refugee camps in northern Gaza. Soldiers patrol the streets in Gaza City. Their commanders say that Hamas has lost control in the northern part and that the Israeli army's main mission is to destroy tunnels and command centers. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu faces growing anger at home for failing to deter the October 7th attacks. The war in Gaza and its aftermath will decide his political future.
I can tell you what they won't be. They won't be Hamas. They can't be an authority headed by someone who, after 30 days after the massacre, has yet to condemn the terrible massacre. It's not possible. There will have to be something else there. But either way, there will have to be our security control.
Netanyahu denied reports suggesting his government may hand over Gaza to the Palestinian Authority. His far-right allies, Itamar Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich, are in favor of sending settlers back to Gaza and forcing Palestinians into permanent migration abroad. Hamas says the war is far from over, and the group will fight attempts to allow President Mahmoud Abbas regain control of the territory.
We tell the American administration and the leaders of the occupation, Gaza will only be governed by its people. There will be no political or security authority except for the Palestinians there. We are a free people who do not accept guardianship from anyone, and our blood and our lives will be the price for our freedom and of our dignity.
Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas faces a delicate task. If he agrees to a deal with Israel during the war, Palestinians will see it as an act of betrayal, and that will further erode his grip on power in the West Bank, something Abbas' Fatah movement wants to prevent.
I think if we get our act together, if we come out of the blame game internally, if we are to focus on the future and be convinced that Netanyahu's war is not only on Gaza, it is on the West Bank as well. So he'll finish with Gaza, turn to the West Bank. His concept is the total displacement of Palestinians, is the eradication of Palestinian identity.
Last week, Arab and Muslim leaders held a meeting in Saudi Arabia to discuss Gaza. They called for an end to the war and for humanitarian aid to be allowed into the Strip. But they also made it clear they won't send troops to police the territory, a risky move they all understand may fuel anger among their people. Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera.